What is up, Internet? It is I, Caleb Black, bringing you more Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, and this time, it's gonna be a grinding guide. For those of you who are close to endgame and have made it to the Fountainhead Palace, this is a good spot to sit, chill, murder stuff, and gain skill points and sen. You know, we're gonna get into close to endgame, you wanna buy up everything in every shop, you wanna max out your shinobi tools as much as your supplies will allow, and you want to try and unlock all of those esoteric texts, get all of those skills. And to do that will require a good amount of grinding. Now, I'm going to show you the spot where I like to do it. Oh yeah. It's great, in my opinion, because it's low risk, high reward, and it's fast. So, I'm gonna go slow and take you through the steps first, and then I'll break down what you stand to gain from using this method. Now, this method is a derivative of another grinding guide that I found on YouTube. I forget the guy who did it, but I'm sure you'll be able to find one that's specifically like this. I'd give them credit, but I've completely forgotten who's done it. So this isn't an original idea. This isn't 100% Caleb Black original. It's a tweaking of the formula, if you will. So, you start from the Buddha statue in the flower viewing area, just so you know. Flower viewing stage. So, you get up from the Buddha statue. First, you'll take out this Miss Noble here. Then you'll go around this left corner here. And take out this guy. Next, you're going to want to jump onto the roof. So you do the little back flippy jump off of the opposite wall, and you get up here. Now, take out this one first, because they're more dangerous than a Miss Noble. And run over here quick and kill this one. You want to be fast on the third Miss Noble that you run into, because you don't want to get that horrible enfeeblement status effect, because then you can get killed by a gnat, and that would be embarrassing. So for each run, you'll get about 500, well, you'll get about... For each run that you do, you'll get 2,650 XP and 391 sen. So every time you go through that circuit, it's 2,650 XP and 391 sen. Plus, you know, magnetite, fat lump and wax stuff. Fatback. You get some fatback. And you'll also occasionally get a Mibu spirit balloon, which is handy for getting resurrects back if you're in need. So, now I'm going to show you how to do it fast. Alright, shaving off the time. Now, you don't want to do executions because they take longer. So if you're going full tilt, balls to the wall, the average speed of this, I clocked it at about 40 seconds per run. You can definitely do it faster, but, you know, every so often you'll screw up the wall jump, or you'll miss a Miss Noble and you'll have to take another swing. So, you know, taking those mistakes into account, an average about 40 seconds. So that would come to quite a bit after a while. So my calculations reflect that 30 minutes of doing this grind will net you 119,250 experience points and 17,595 sen. And that's for every 30 minutes of making that circuit at the flower viewing stage idle. So, yeah, it's definitely worth doing if you have things that you want to pay for or skills that you want to earn. And if you have the Dancing Dragon Mask, you can turn those skill points into attack power, which is nice. Which you might even be able to do at this point in the game if you've gotten the other mask fragments. But if you haven't gotten the mask fragments yet, this is a good way to pay for them. One's like 5,000 sen from the memorial mob next to the dungeon in Ashina Castle, and you can also get part of the Dragon Mask from the first pot noble you run into at the Harada Estate, and I believe that costs, I think, like 7 scales. And you should definitely have at least 7 scales by this point in the game. And if not, they're easy to get. There's actually plenty of them in the Fountainhead Palace itself. But, like I said, you can do this circuit really quick. The enemies you face are not difficult to kill. The Miss Nobles go down in one whack. And the only one who might give you trouble is the Okami Warrior. And as long as you don't screw up the leaping death blow, you should be golden. You're very likely to come through this unscathed each time you do it. Oh, you can even get adamantite scrap. And that's how we do. That's how you become ungodly powerful in Sekiro at the end game. So, if this has been helpful to you, if you've enjoyed this little grindy guide, leave a like, leave a comment, share the video to anybody else who might be struggling with that, trophy for maxing out your skill trees, or if you need extra money to, wrap up your shinobi tools, buy out every single store in the game. This is a good place to do it. Yeah, I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching. This is Caleb Black. Peace.